Hello, good afternoon. It's me. All right. So I'm gonna I want to chat. It's been a really long time since I've been live. And been a lot of changes lately. Trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. So I'm gonna get to that, but before I do, I'm just gonna kind of wait till a few people pop on, and while I do, I'm just going to share this video to some of my other groups and whatnot. Yeah, so what's everyone doing today? It is Tuesday. It's technically my Saturday. So, yeah. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Cammie. Okay, where am I sharing this? Jinx'd. Oops. Group. I need a new mouse. Oh my god. Hello. Oh, fuck right off. So, yes. Hello. I'm not sure how to say your name. Hola. Whatever it is. Yeah, so I'm just kind of hanging out today, working on some orders. I've been super busy with my jewelry and whatnot, which is fuck off. Super exciting. Yeah, lots of exciting things happening. Oh, I'm fighting with my computer. My mouse, like, I'll move it and it doesn't move on the computer, but it moves in my hand. What? University, Alberta? Like, in Edmonton? Really? I would be so excited! Ah! I hope you get in. I'm applying to Bow Valley College in Calgary to continue my, when I was in Red Deer, I was doing the business administration program through RDC, majoring in financial services. So Bow Valley College here has pretty much the identical program, so I can get credit for like all the classes I've taken. There might be a few I might have to retake that are slightly different or something, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, mouse, work. I want to share. Hello. I don't know how to do it from my phone. Share. That's the one. No. To share to Jinx'd. There we go. Okay. Now I'm everywhere. Okay. So, yeah, slop been going on the last while. As most of you know, I've relocated to Calgary from Red Deer, and I love it. It hasn't exactly worked out how I had planned. Actually, nothing has worked out how I had planned. Except for the fact that I'm here. But, job-wise, it didn't really work out. I'm still at Ashley's. I still like it, kind of. I do. I love my job. I wish it paid better. But, yeah, so I've been at Ashley's for almost 4 years, but that's okay. So that's my day job that helps me do all the other things that I like to do, which mainly jewelry, which is totally taken off. Like, and one thing I have to thank is Unique, because I will get to what I want to say in a minute. But one thing I learned so much about social media and how to kind of brand yourself and stuff through Unique that I'm now applying to my jewelry business. So a lot of you probably have seen some changes, and I've been messaging all my friends. I don't even think I've gone through my whole list yet. But, so, most of you have probably gotten messages from me asking to add you to my Jinx'd Kreations VIP group, which is my new thing. So, what kind of led to that? So, I've been trying to, okay, let me start again. So, yeah, so that's one change. You've probably seen messages from me, changes to Jinx'd. And yeah, so let me kind of restart. So, and one change you might have noticed is I'm not really posting about Unique anymore, really at all, other than the odd selfie, which really I was doing that before Unique. And so I'm not quitting. I still love Unique. I love the products. I love the company. I still fully support them. But I kind of had an epiphany because it wasn't working for me. And I was really struggling with it. And I was like, why am I doing this? And then I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll do something else. Maybe, you know, and I hosted a Pampered Chef party. I'm like, maybe I'll sell Pampered Chef. Maybe that'll be easier to sell online. Maybe I'm just not the the makeup girl, you know, like I just yeah. And so I was gonna do that, and they have this really awesome kit, and I love their products too, and you know, but then I kind of like I had this total epiphany, and I was like, why am I doing any of this? Like, why am I pushing these other companies' products when I have awesome products of my own? And if I would just put all this effort into my own business, I could totally fly. So that's kind of what fueled all this new, like I've been making jewelry for a couple years, but I haven't really been putting a lot of effort into it from a business perspective, you know, like I post it sometimes, you know, I would post here and there, you know, oh, I'm doing this or whatever. You know, but it was mostly like my friends and like my closer sort of, you know, what they call your warm market. You know, they'd be like, oh, can you do this? Yeah. So like I'd do a custom order every couple months or whatever. Like, but it was mostly just for me. And hi Carrie. And that was fine, but you know, it was barely even supporting my jewelry supply addiction. So, you know, that's a problem. Anyways, so I've got involved in a group that super inspired me. And so my sister, Melanie, actually, is she's started to try and build a business as an event planner. She is the event artisan, and she's amazing. So she told me about this group called the Rising Tide Society, and they meet every month. They have these Tuesdays together or something. And so I got involved in the one here in Calgary, and I went to the first one this month, I guess. A couple weeks ago. Hi, Kathy! And it was amazing, and it was so inspiring and so cool, and to like sit and talk with all these women, and I found it was really interesting. So I walk in, and it's my day off. It was a training on SEOs, which is search engine optimization. So how to make sure that you're driving traffic into your website, and how to make Google work for you, and blah blah blah, all this stuff. So many things that I didn't know. So I have this whole list of things I need to do, and backlinking, and which I kind of understand. Yeah, so I went to this, but the really amazing part was just connecting with all these other women. But what I found is, like, you are your worst critic, really. So I walk into this room, and there's all these amazing women. And some of them, you can tell, are, like, super, like, power fucking boss babes. Like, they're, you know, dressed to the nines, you know. One of them looked like she could totally be a lawyer in her day job. Or maybe that's just how she dresses. I don't know. But she's in, like, just, like, super professional women. Like, look, they got their shit together, and it's my day off. And I'm in jeans. Actually, I was wearing exactly what I'm wearing now. I'm in, like, a casual shirt, tank top. I mean, I look nice, but, you know, I wasn't, like, super businessy, right? It was just casual, whatever. And I'm thinking, I'm so out of place. And plus, it's Calgary, you know? So, like, I don't know. You know, sometimes people are way more like I'm here, and they're, like, way up here. And I'm like, oh, boy, I so don't fit in here. And so I'm sitting there at a table by myself, and some other women joined me, and, like, it was a really good seminar, and I learned a ton, but, like, the amazing part was after, where everyone just kind of, like, hangs out and talks, and you exchange business cards, and you say, like, what your business is, and what you do, and, you know, what they do, and it's really interesting talking to these women who, when I first walked in the room, thought, you know, like, I'm this, and they're like, you know, and, like, hearing them talk about their struggles and this and that, and, you know, like, you should never judge a book by a cover, because I might, and they thought I was amazing, you know, and I'm like, huh, you know, like, we're all at our different own places, you know, and where we are, our perception of where we are and other people's perception of where we are can be really different, right? So that I found interesting, kind of my own self-confidence and whatnot. But yeah, so it was great. It was really inspiring and all this stuff, and yeah, so that's one thing. And anyways, so this epiphany I had where I was like, I need to start really putting an effort into my own business, because this is what I want. Eventually, I want to not have to have a job and do this, you know? If I could stay home and make jewelry every day, fuck yeah. That would be awesome. So, yeah, so that's what I'm working on. And, like, and I have nothing against unique or direct sales or direct marketing or anything. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's awesome. And I'm not quitting Unique. Like, I'm still going to buy their products, and I like my discount. So, like, if anyone wants Unique products, you can still buy from me. Like, I'm not shutting those doors at all. I'm just not really going to be posting about it much. Like, I might share the odd collection or when they have the kudos every month or something, but it's not my main focus on social media anymore. So, I'm still here. It's still a thing. It's just kind of a side thing. So, speaking of social media, so you've noticed a lot of changes, probably got some messages from me, which is not meant to be sales motivated at all. So what I'm doing is, as well, I've been doing a lot of networking and talking to, there's a couple stores in Calgary that might be selling my jewelry, like, on consignment and stuff like that. And, yeah, so one thing I was looking and, like, learning all this stuff about, like, how you're perceived online and stuff like that. I want, when people are going to my business page, Jinx'd Kreations, like, I want it to have a more professional view. So when someone who doesn't know me, because, like, all my friends and supporters and everyone on my Facebook and people who watch me and stuff, like, I love that, and And they like to see, you know, my progress pics. And, you know, I'm sitting here in my pajamas and I have a picture of a half-made bracelet on my coffee table. That's great, and that's what people like to see, and it shows that I'm real and all that kind of thing. But it's not professional. And so when someone from the outside of my circle goes and searches me on Facebook and they come across these unprofessional pictures, like I want, like, I'm taking it seriously, and I want people to take me seriously when they're first checking me out, you know? Once they get to know me and stuff, and maybe if they're on my Facebook and they see those other sorts of things, more casual shots I might show and whatnot, like, that's fine, but, like, as I want a more polished reputation for Jinx'd, I guess. So, yeah, so what I've done with my Jinx'd Kreations business page is I've taken all those photos kind of off, and I'm just going to be posting, like, my polished professional photos on there, and that sort of thing, to maintain a more professional view. So, but I still want a way to connect with my friends and my followers and people that support me and who like to see those, you know, those real things, the, you know, the parts of me. So that is where the idea for creating a Jinx'd Kreations VIP group came. So that is the place where I want to just be able to do that, and I'm going to do some giveaways. I'm actually going to be announcing one later today in my Jinx'd VIP page group. So if you're not in there, send me a request, comment, whatever, message me, search it. It's a public group. You can find it. Jinx'd Kreations VIP group. Anyways, so yeah, so my VIP page is, VIP group is, yeah, it's just kind of a place where I can connect, and more like a casual hangout where I can share what I'm doing and whatnot, while still maintaining my super professional business page that makes me look like I have my shit together when really I'm just floundering around. So yeah, and one thing I found really interesting, so, like, going back to, like, how we perceive ourselves and how other people perceive us, and one thing I've learned in messaging people, and because I've messaged people, like, I have people on my Facebook I've never spoken to. Like, and they're people I know or have known at one time in life from high school or whatever, and then, you know, I joined Facebook and added everyone I ever met in my life kind of thing. You know, but I have people, like, you know, or coworkers that we've never messaged on Facebook, or some girl I met 6 years ago that added me to Facebook, you know? So, like, I have people like that on Facebook, and you don't really think about those people. Everyone has people like that on Facebook, right? You know, that girl who was in homeroom with you at FH Collins or whatever, like, that's my high school, by the way. Yeah, so, like, you don't really think of those people, and when, whatever you're posting, whether you're using Facebook for business, like me, or personally, also me, you know, sometimes when people, you know, those people you don't, they're, like, outside of the normal ones that you interact with, and, you know, so if they're not commenting and they don't like your posts, and, you know, you don't have any interaction with them on Facebook, people still see you, and people are still watching. And so that's one thing I found really interesting, because there was a couple, like, when I was messaging people and be like, hey, I'm doing this, you know, can I add you to my VIP group, blah, 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 I got pretty much everyone, because I think I've messaged like 150 of my friends or something already. If I haven't messaged you, I probably will get to you. And I've been messaging people who, like, and I'm going through my list, and I'm like, they won't care. They won't care. They don't care. They don't care what I'm doing. They never like my stuff. Maybe I won't message them. But there's been a bunch that I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to message everyone, because you never know. And so there was a few who I thought that, and then, against my judgment, I messaged them anyways and be like, hey, I'm not sure if you're aware, I make jewelry. I have this VIP group where I share shit. Want to come? and a bunch of them were like, oh yeah, I love seeing your stuff. You're so amazing. Your stuff is so beautiful. La 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 la. And I'm like, really? Because you've never commented on anything I've ever posted. But, like, that's what I mean. You never know, like, the people that are watching you. And, and then I have, like, it's so inspiring. And I'm so happy. And I'm so thankful for all my friends and supporters. And, yeah. So, it's awesome. Awesome. And life is going well. And what else did I want to talk about? So yeah, changes, lots of things. Ooh, exciting thing. Jinx'd Kreations will soon have a website. Yay! Yes, so I'm currently working on a website. Should be up and going soon. Also, I'm going to post some links in my VIP group with other places you can find me. So, for anyone who is wanting anything from me, jewelry, obviously, I do take requests. Actually, custom orders are like my main thing, because so many times, like, I make some and they're like, oh, can you do that in blue? Yeah, I totally can. So if you see something you like and you're like, I don't like that color, I'd never wear that color, ew, I hate pink. Okay, I love pink, so a lot of the things are pink, and if that's not your thing, just be like, hey, I really like that, but, I'd like it better if it was green. I can do that. I can. Or even if you have an idea, like, let me know. Because I love that, and I get so much inspiration from people's ideas, like custom orders I've done that I never would have thought of ever, or like color combos where people are like, oh, can you do this? And I'm like, trying to wrap my brain around how that would work, and I'm like, I guess so. Okay, whatever you say, thinking they're crazy, and I'm like, this is gonna look so weird, or like, that's such a weird color combo, and then I start making them, like, oh, this is cool, I really like this, it's like I made this one for my coworker, and it was one of the captured bead bracelets, and it had, she wanted, what was it, pink pearly beads inside, and then turquoise and pink rings on the outside. And this one particular style I had only done with one color of ring on the outside. I had never really thought that two colors of rings in this certain style would really work, so I had never tried it before, and I was like, yeah, I think. So I did it, and I started doing it. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I love this. And so now I need to make more like that. So it gives me inspiration and ideas, and I like that. So, yeah. Anyways, that wasn't my point, though. My point was, so soon I will have a website. Also, today, after I finish this video, I have a ton of work to do, and I've been getting all my photography together, and soon, pretty much everything, every bracelet, every makeup I have, not makeup, All my jewelry will be on my Etsy page within the next, I'd say, 2 days. So, yes, and I will post that link in Jinx'd. I think my Etsy page is already listed on my business page, but I will add it to the VIP group. Anyways, yes, so if anyone has any questions, if anyone, anything, send me a message, comment in the group. Also, some people I had messaged asking to add them to my VIP group. They were like, yeah, I'd love to, but I don't know that I'll really buy anything. It's not really my thing, but I'd love to support you. Great. And you know what? You don't have to buy from me, because one thing, the group is public. So if you like something, if you think it's cool, if you think you know someone that might be interested in it, share it. And not just for me, but any of your friends that have home businesses, network marketing, whatever they're doing. Like, if you have friends on Facebook that do something like that, share their shit. That's how you can support them, because with Facebook, also, when you interact with either a business page or a group, it shows on your feed and your friends' feeds, which gets more traction for that person. So sharing stuff, commenting on my stuff, interacting with me and things that I post helps me reach more people. And that's an awesome way to support your business friends. Anyways, that's pretty much all for me. Lots of new things to come. Later today I will be posting a jewelry giveaway for a bracelet on in my Jinx'd VIP group. So make sure you comment on that so I can enter you. It's going to be some sort of draw and whatnot, and then, yeah. So, everyone, have a wonderful afternoon. It's a beautiful day. Get out there, put your phone away, go enjoy the sunshine, or have a beer, or I don't care what you do. Just enjoy your day. Have a wonderful time. Bye.